Now, many companies find great success with curated data products. They publish these clean data sets into an internal or an external marketplace, and they let other parts of their business leverage them. And other companies like Experience that you just heard are working to take their product strategy a step further with an API layer. So rather than directly accessing the curated data sets, the API acts as an intermediary. It helps you control and govern the use of underlying data, and it can also be used as a form of standardization to standardize on the formats of data ingestion and retrieval, and that means your application owners all over your company aren't building and owning their own pipelines. They are just using your data API. Now, making this transition to an API-driven model is a heavy lift, but it can provide a ton of value back to your business. You have that centralized control over data governance, security, and access policies. You can monitor usage patterns. You can apply rate limiting. You can enforce compliance for your data regulations with a data API. And once you build that data API layer, you are taking ownership of the quality, the recency, and the availability of your business's data, and you have to make sure that you have the talent and the resources to do so. But it also means that if you are rolling out a data API, you can take advantage of all the innovations that you're hearing right now on AI and benefit every user of your API. For example, as part of building your data API, your engineers can use LLMs to create summaries to enrich metadata, to find examples of personally identifiable information, or build an agentic workflow that standardizes data into a common parquet scheme or other data processing task. And you know the easiest way to do this is with a Bedrock agent. This is the next stage of evolution for data processing. AI agents leverage foundation models now, like LLMs, to reason about and take action on goals you set out for them in these agentic workflows. They utilize a variety of tools that connect to different data sources, like knowledge bases and APIs. And they are incredibly predominant now in the evolving architectures for data stewards. Moody's is a leading financial provider of analysis tools, and it is working on a proof of concept. It uses Amazon Bedrock's multi-agent orchestration, which Matt announced in preview earlier, and they have a workflow that involves a cohort of specialized data agents that collaborate to synthesize data from multiple data sources, including the product APIs and customers' own data sources. These Bedrock agents work with different APIs, like the data APIs for Orbis, which is one of their data providers, and it gives both data and context around company financials, corporate structures, patents, and more. So again, this is the next evolution of where data is going for data processing, and what that means is that you can take advantage of that. You can put it behind your data API, and the rest of your organization can leverage the investments that you've already made.